Not yet. Hey, there we go.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, hey. Oh no. Like you said, you just can't make this shit up.
It's
Oh,
pointing last
yeah.
time, girls.
Exactly true. Oh my God. Oh no. And the pictures. Okay. And what's wrong with my pick? That's me. I mean, what's wrong with Annie? That was Annie. That's Rochelle. You probably, since the cops still have your other phone, you probably couldn't dig up your only one weird, scary image angled picture of Kath, but so you just used her B, which that's fine.
I
But
know.
seriously, why should I be offended? Why should I be offended? For 60 years old, I look a hell of a lot better than you do.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Annie looks better, and she's going to be close to 50 here pretty soon. Rose a youngin, so she's look good and gonna look good for a really long time to come. But you know what, girl, go sit down. Please. You didn't prove anything except that we look better than you do, and you're salty about it. Oh well.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Hi,
Well,
Taylor. Hi, Dee.
well, like, look, truth. Like, um, it was just said. She's already got her picture out there. She's beautiful. Don't know what the point of that was.
I
Yeah,
mean,
your
yeah, but
face picture has been out there for about a week. The full face.
mhm,
So yeah, and
I know. I mean, okay. And again, why would I be upset about that? Yeah, I look tiny bit rough because honestly, I'd just been on an airplane for like 5 hours, a few hours before that picture was taken, before we were going out to dinner at like 11 o'clock at night. So yeah, oh well. But and people can tell it's me. Everybody's, oh, she's never shown her face. She probably weighs 1,000 pounds. I have shown one half of my face. Well, now you get to see both halves, and gosh, they match. Darn it.
oh my god, I know, I know. Oh, you guys, let's say hi to everybody here. Truth and Taylor and V and Annie, Janny. You're up. Welcome to come up, Annie. BGL. Yes, it is Legalanna today. When she gets
Yes.
all legal, that's her name. Nadine, Lynn, thanks for showing up. And who else? We got, okay, so yeah, so Legalana went and posted this morning. I think she was posting during the night too. All good people sleep. Us with the perfect conscience. We haven't done anything wrong. We get to sleep. No? There. Okay. Who? Oh, there she is.
I kicked myself out. As always. Sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, my, no. Uh-oh. Do I need to go out and
Hello.
come back? Do I need
Is
to
that
go
me?
out and come back? Nope, I'm not
I don't
hearing you.
know.
Let me go out.
Okay. Can chat hear me? Hello, hello.
There, see if that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah, I hear you now. Perfect. Sorry. Goodness, I'm just causing
Okay.
all kinds of kerfuffle.
No, no, not at all. It could be my shitty Wi-Fi for some reason. It's been acting up a lot lately.
Well, mine has too. My phone's been acting weird, completely weird. I don't know why.
Okay.
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
So this is the latest.
I don't know. I think my laptop's turning into a potato. I think it's time to replace it. Oh, hello.
There's that.
Oh, there you go. All right. Is everybody hearing?
I'm here.
Okay. No, I'm just sometimes it just okay. Oh, stupid thing. Okay. So, as I was saying, Adam went and posted this morning and she was posting all sorts of garbage during the night, but we were all sleeping. Were we not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she was stressing and tweaking
She was itchy. Hang on.
something very itchy. But there is a cream for that. You brought that up.
There's always a cream for everything. All right. Sorry, Annie. I just had a brain fart there for a second. There's a link if you want to join up. V, if you want to come up, even though you have issues. Damn it, Kate, if you're in. She just can't live without the internet. Yeah, no. And that would be the greatest punishment of all if it was taken away from her.
Yeah.
Ooh, hang on a second. Oh, really?
Really.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
That's okay. It got taken care of.
Yeah, I see that now. All right. Where am I? Back here again.
Oh,
Okay.
Annie says, can you pin the link? She's eating.
I'm eating can. You pin the link. What does that mean? I'm eating can. You pin the link.
Just like me, she's not using punctuation.
Oh, I am eating. Can you pin the link?
She's slacking. I know. I know.
I'm sorry.
Is it Friday yet?
Oh, Jesus, at the full moon. You know what? The aurora borealis is very active around
I
my
heard, and I hear you guys. Are you getting to see it?
No, I haven't. Only because it's showing up here around 12:30.
Oh, doggone it.
Yeah,
And
and
we,
when I used to walk my dog, and if I had a 6 a.m. shift, I'd get up at 3 to walk her, 3 in the morning.
right?
Oh man,
Oh,
what? Yeah,
I'm
but
so jealous. That's the one thing that when we took that trip, we were so excited because we checked all the maps ahead of time and it was supposed to be good for the viewing. And well, and a girlfriend of mine was coaching me that had lived in Anchorage for years. And she goes, you have to understand, she goes, sometimes, you get that beautiful, aurora that, everybody shows and it's just drastic and it's so beautiful. She goes, other times it's very subtle. So she goes, you have to watch for it and watch for the signs. And
right,
we were on the balcony one night. It was really late and we were just kind of winding down from the day. My husband came in and he goes, there's kind of like a greenish tinge to the sky. And I said, really? And I said, I ran out there and he goes, what? And I said, that's going to be probably a, precursor to the aurora. And then we just got to see a couple little flashes, but I was just hoping to see the big dramatic, view. And I was like, oh, but it was so cool. That's the one thing. And he goes, well, now we have to go back just to do that. I said, okay, twist my arm. Or the
uh-huh.
Antarctica thing. I would definitely do. You shared me that Antarctica cruise thing. Oh my God, I would do that in a minute.
Me too, me
And
too.
wouldn't mind
I
bunkering with that guy either. Okay.
I would
hmm
love that. I would just love that.
Me too. I really would
Kayaking
too.
in the frigid Arctic Sea and seeing the penguins and the seals and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean that would be amazing.
It
It
was,
would just be so cool. And the ship was absolutely beautiful.
wasn't it though? That was gorgeous, and that's the kind of when I envision cruising, I don't envision those big party boats like Carnival or Disney or it's that kind of thing. I That's the Queen Mary and that Arctic cruise ship is what I visualize.
Right.
No,
One of the smaller ships,
yeah,
definitely. You get a
exactly.
better personalized service that way. But and honestly, kind of, and I hate to say it this way, but go at different times of the year too. When we went on one of the last ones that they had because we knew the kids would be back in school already. Isn't that mean?
No,
So
I don't
you
want
didn't
cruise
have, because during the Caribbean ones, there's, oh my God, there's kids everywhere running around doing whatever, because everybody's out on the sun deck, sun tanning and all that stuff, because you're in the Caribbean. So there's kids everywhere. But that cruise, there was very few kids. So it was quiet. You didn't have kids running up and down the hall at 1 o'clock in the morning because you hear that shit. And so, it's kind of best to do it either that or take a beautiful seaborne, like
Yeah.
seaborne cruise. Oh, those ships are amazing too. So, okay. But anyway, we got off track. Sorry.
No. Truth just reminded us it's spring and it's cruise season, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Galveston. Mm-hmm.
It's got a nice port. They're very friendly there.
Yeah. We should do that. Oh, yeah, she can't leave Texas. Ah, darn.
Yeah, man. So, again, just public record. Public record.
It's public record. Everything.
Yeah. And why the Mrs. part's in there, I'm not sure, because that's public record too, unless she falsified a document by circling not married.
Oh, yeah. And her source of income also was public record.
Yeah. And it was off by a bit, wasn't it?
Just a little.
Yeah.
And what happened to Carlos? Did you not mention that he is employed and is contributing to the household?
Yeah, she didn't mention that either. Yeah.
Ooh,
Wow,
not
falsifying
good.
documents. Wow, falsifying documents. Darn.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
And rotten. Yay, insomnia.
Rotten. Hey, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm sorry, I get excited. Hey. Hi, everybody. Hey, Kala. Hey, Lynn. I'll just go down the list. Hey, Raleigh. Everybody's good. Sorry, but I got excited because I saw Rotten. I haven't seen him in a while because I know he's away for the moment.
Yeah, and the inheritance wasn't mentioned.
No, not at all.
Car wasn't mentioned.
Yeah,
What else?
Yeah.
Luxury vehicles. And how? I'm so, I have to say, I'm so disappointed she lied to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So I'm going to enlarge the screen because this React has no sound, so there won't be any sound. I turned the sound off. Just a bunch of annoying sound effects, which nobody needs to hear. And
I thought it was Morse code at first. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. But there are birds tweeting and cars rushing by. So clearly she's on a busy road, tapping into public Wi-Fi. So she
getting that fresh air while you can.
Breathe deep. And don't forget to let me know so I can put a couple of bucks on your books when the time comes.
Yeah.
I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're going to do this, I'm going to enlarge the screen so I won't be able to see the chat. Annie, I'm putting that link in one more time. I don't need to pin it. You need to scroll.
Yes, Miss
one more time.
Miss Annie.
And if you jump on, and I'll let you up. Just so okay. Kate, you're on to monitor the screen or the comments. I guess I could do it, but you're better at it.
Well, I can do the comments. I'm good.
Okay, so let's get this baby. Where am I? Whoops. Hang on. Pardon me. I have to go over here first. There.
Yeah. Gosh, go figure. She's fibbed about so many things recently. But, to us, it's not that big a deal because we know she fibs. But I wonder if the court system would be happy that she forged documents. Methinks not. But
me think, yeah. So anyway, she starts out with the definitions of arrest.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure why she's schooling us in this
Shit.
because it's kind of stupid. What is a charge? Okay. Class. You got all your pens and paper? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have brought this up. Ah, can you see anything, Kate? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kate. Oh, this is going well. We'll wait for her to jump back on. So she's just giving us a bunch of strange definitions of things we clearly already know. Hello.
I kicked myself off. My other phone died, so I'm on my other phone that actually is working, which I'm not going to guess.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yes, but I am down to one phone, so oops.
Okay. Yeah, Annie, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can. Hang on. Let me use my phone because this is small print, even for the best of us. But this is basically what it is her scrolling through, such what is this, conures and necks, something like that.
Stuff that she should know about. So really, when you have cases, they just don't get dismissed for nothing.
Yeah. Whoops. I was trying to. I don't know.
Are we having technical issues again?
Can you hear me?
It's me. I jinxed it.
So Ms. Alana Morris has been to court. Mrs. Alana Morris has not been indicted or convicted by the court of law. We know that. You haven't been to trial yet, you dummy. Miss Alana Morris, court hearing are being reset. Oh my God. Do we need to explain that to you again?
I think so.
Okay. You I'm trying to find my glasses. I can't find my glasses.
Oh my heavens! I know what you mean. I've got readers everywhere. They're all over the house.
Yeah,
it's just like, oh God.
I just don't know where I put these ones. So I don't. A reset is when they need other documents or evidence.
Right.
Very simply put.
Exactly, Kate. I mean, Kate Winslet brings up a very good point.
Yeah, she said. She's pulling a classic lol cow move, trying to muddy the waters by implying she wasn't charged or convicted. Well, that's for sure. Got my phone going. Hey, Kate, you can come up too if you like. Here are the reasons why a court hearing can be reset. Oh dear, do school us on this. La 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 la. I know she worked on it.
Oh yeah, hard all night.
Hard. So pause it if you want to read it or go watch her original video. She needs the views.
True.
I don't know. And then we scroll along, la la la.
Hi, Nova. She's pretty desperate. Yeah, she's pretty desperate. Bless her little heart.
Hey, Nova. Yep. Thanks for the lessons. La 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 la. Dear Lord. Boring,
What's like
boring.
a whole lot of Who Shot John? I mean, come on. Really?
I like her Double Jeopardy though. Oh
Yeah,
boy,
that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a good touch. Oh yeah, and it was too cute. I'm not really sure again why the pics were put up at the end, but hey, thank you for the publicity. I'll take it.
yeah, yeah. And she put my channel name up, so
Yeah.
anybody that's new, hi, thank you for your
Hi,
for
really welcome. Come on in.
thumbs up if you like it.
Um,
Oh, I still don't get it though. Why upload the crap? Does she think its potential jurors are going to see it? Feels I tweak her logic. She's itchy. You know she's itchy. Hey, Leafy.
oh, hey, Leafy.
Rotten tater. Okay, read carefully what the online. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Reset information reset to April 19th.
Yeah.
You have two different cases going on with two different court dates going on.
Yep. Two
What?
different charges going on.
Yeah. The judge is asking for more evidence. Why? Because
I know, really. Huh?
I guess I
Okay.
could pause it, but who cares?
And I'm sure if he wants more, oh boy.
Because there has not been a conviction yet. We know you haven't been convicted yet, you dummy. You
I know.
have to go to trial first.
Right.
Jesus.
Yep. Yeah.
Ah. Okay, let's stop this. If the judge concludes there is probable cause to believe the crime was committed by the defendant, a trial will soon be scheduled. However, if the judge does not believe the evidence establishes probable cause, then the defendant committed the offense. They will dismiss the charges. And
Right. And that hasn't happened.
yes, so this is a nothing burger.
Right. Exactly. Again, we're back to Who Shot JR.
I swear to God, stop doing whatever you're doing to mess up your sensibilities because you're just making content for us again
Exactly.
and you're not showing anybody up except yourself.
Very much so. It's embarrassing. It truly is. I mean, I don't understand. And again, it just proves our whole point this entire time that she's learned nothing from the experience. You know,
No.
like it was said not long ago, and it was me too. If this was happening to me, I would be like, oh man, I have time to walk away. But you know, before a year and a half ago, my family would have had me committed. I'm sorry. They would have gone, you know, Kate, you need a rest. You know, so you know they would have hid my devices by now. You know, there's no way. My husband looked at me and he goes, I can't believe that dude stands that shit. I said, dude, don't look at me. He goes, because you know, honey, we would have had you in the cell a long time ago. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So again,
Well, Annie, yeah, I'm secondhand embarrassed for her. I lost that ability months ago. I just
yeah, oh,
now,
me too. Yeah,
yeah,
me too.
occasional cringe. That's it.
Yeah,
No, she doesn't. She won't. Her brain won't let her acknowledge that she's dumber than a sack of hammers. But okay.
I know. Oh,
Okay, and no, if dismissed, and no, if dismissed, you cannot go back after Mrs. Alana Morris for the same charge. Here we go. This is her version of Double Jeopardy.
exactly, rotten. I mean, oops. So
Exactly.
again, again, there's that bag of hammers again.
Here we go. Here's her double jeopardy clause is in the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution prohibits anyone from being prosecuted twice for substantially the same crime. The relevant part of the Fifth Amendment states, no person shall be subjected for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb. Okay. Again. Who is that beautiful woman? Oh, she owned us. She owned us. Munchie and
yeah.
Bridge.
No doubt.
Rochelle being
Probably
safe.
at work. Yep.
Yeah. And there's me. Subscribe.
Yeah.
You subscribe.
The bee.
I got owned. Oh no.
I know. I'm so embarrassed. I did kind of have helmet hair that day, but what can I do? I'm sorry. What can I do?
Oh, there you go. And there's all of us with a tag. So, There
dear. Bless her heart. Poor little thing. I just don't know.
Okay. So they got these new layout things I've been trying. So I'm just see if I can get rid of that.
Thanks, Kate.
There we are.
It's not that shabby for somebody that's 20-some years older than she is. So I don't know what her point is.
And you don't look like a meth addict either.
Exactly.
There we go. That was the React portion of the entertainment for today.
Oh, Truth said there's a new video. Methinks we should peek. Methinks we should peek.
Okay, well, let's go.
Everybody wants the gossip. We just voted on gossip yesterday.
That's right. Go and vote if you haven't on my community tab.
Kate.
Oh, Lord. She is so fun. So what is her new one about?
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm tragically now on one phone. My other one, I don't know. It won't stay charged. I probably unplugged myself.
I'm not subbed to that channel because that's why I'm not getting the tags. People have got, oh, she's there.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God.
That's all right. The gossip mill finds out where everything's at.
Okay. Somebody else do it. Whoops. I got. Oh, she's already deleted that one and she's on to the next one. Oh, crap.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Okay, let me go check. Holy smokes. I got to go back to YouTube here. Give me a second.
Yep. Poor little thing. I just tell you.
I know.
She must be really screwed up having to, leave all her devices with the authorities. They're probably in storage next to Melody's laptop. Oh, I said it.
This is only a minute 30 seconds.
Oh,
so let me just. Oh, she's having fun with this new app she's got. So let me go back to StreamYard. Again, we are tagged in it. So, okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it means we're allowed.
Okay, let me. Boom, 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 boom. Share screen. Share. All right. Can see it, everybody?
Yeah, make it. Can you make it bigger?
I can't.
Because I'm blind as a freaking bat.
Okay, so am I. Hang on.
Just read it.
Where am I? Okay, did that work?
Yeah, it made it a little better. Yeah.
Okay. So, Glory, Candy, munching and chatting, Kate. Where is the part online in Alana's court records that shows a conviction and sentencing? There is none.
I know. Didn't we just cover that? I mean, honey, clean your ears out. Stop
Yep.
multitasking. You're not good at that either.
Put down whatever you're inhaling and focus, okay? There is no part in any of the court records that says you've been convicted and have been sentenced, because there hasn't been a trial.
I know. God, how many times do we have to say it?
Deep
She's
breath,
just being obtuse.
I think she is.
Yeah, I think she's just being obtuse. And it's
All right.
intentional. So that's okay.
Of course it is. Because nobody can be that stupid.
No doubt. Well, again, be careful. Oh, did you? Poor Rose. She did. She dropped off the honorable mention. Damn it.
Oh,
Man.
she did?
Yeah, she must have.
Okay, what the hell is this?
Bye, Calla, honey.
You going, Calla? Let me see. I don't know what's going on here. Hi, Rochelle. I saw you briefly. I can't read that. What the heck is that? I see party something. I'm sure it's interesting.
I'm sure it is too, but I can't read it either. Shit. Who knows?
Analysis here.
Can you post public record on a public platform?
Huh.
I wonder.
Oh,
I should check into that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we've got all kinds of public record stuff.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, all
Okay.
kinds.
Moving along. Whoop. What's this? Charges: Morris, Alana Jean, fraud, use of possession, identifying information, hashtag items, blah, blah, blah. Other events.
And that was back in January or February. Yeah, right. That's the original phone.
Information, OCA, ancillary conditions of bond precepts, which she has broken. See, she's not showing the whole thing, but we have the whole thing.
Exactly. It's like, what? Oh, no.
Anybody can look this up, so.
Oh, and by the way, I'm pointing and laughing. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Pointing and laughing.
Oh my God. La 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 la.
I know. You just can't make this shit up. It's like, oh my God, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she doesn't know when to stop, for one. She's just, you dig in that grave slowly, one shovelful at a time. Oh, no.
Now, if you turn your camera from portrait to landscape, you can fit more stuff in there. Same thing. I don't know why she's repeating the same page.
She just cuts it off on purpose, you know, just so you can't see all the document. And that's okay. Like, you
people
could
have
the whole document
there.
You cut out, or did I?
Oh. Can you hear me?
I can now. Yeah. I don't know if I cut out or you did. I hear you.
Oh. Okay. Don't know. You people have to get convicted. There has to be a trial. When was the happened yet, dummy?
I know.
Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. We all saw that. All right.
Okay, you people. You people. Oh, thank you, MT. I wish I can't go look at it.
To have plea deals, Alana has to be convicted and proven guilty. It hasn't happened yet, dummy.
Right.
Oh, I love this. The stupid is riding high. Well, Here online, like you scream stupidly though, because it shows you're a liar. It shows it's only been reset to a later date and the judge is still requesting information, more evidence. Yes, we know.
I mean, and didn't we just cover that again too? I mean, and that's been known like for months. So I mean, what is the point of this again? There's no point to any of this except to screw herself, basically, because all she's doing is making herself known. So,
And we have all the public court papers. We know you haven't had a trial. We know you haven't been convicted. Hey, Jesus.
well, that's one thing I don't understand either. It's like, really? The key.
So Glory, Candy, Leafy. Oh, Leafy gets a mention. Shout out to Leafy. Munching and
What?
Chatting. Kate Wax Lover. Again, please provide the part online of Alana's court records where she has been convicted and sentenced. If you're going to be yourself in a third person, learn. You know what? Why don't you download Grammarly? It might help you.
Yeah.
Uh,
And true, she could just keep going. She's not, come on, girl, please.
and you need to provide evidence that we ever said that you were. Where's those receipts? Because you need to
Right.
come before you start accusing us. You need to get us receipts that we ever said that to you or about you. All my lives are up. Where are yours? Oh yeah, you can't.
So yes. Yes, good news, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing, darling.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Ah, Lord.
All is well.
Always.
All is well in YouTube land.
Oh,
I know exactly, Kate. I mean,
oh,
oh, look who's here.
ah.
Welcome, dummy. Why don't you get on panel and talk, chicken bitch?
I don't want her up on my panel. I have standards.
No, well, we could
Besides, she doesn't
swap.
dare. She doesn't dare because she's
I
already
know.
broken all the bonds. So
I know. She's too big of a chicken anyway. She's got to do this. So we like, honey, what have I lied about? I haven't lied about shit. So just keep on.
what does him see on the
You
internet?
allowed on the internet. Sorry, Kathy, I don't mean to cut you off, darling.
No,
But
go ahead, honey.
allowed on you are allowed on the internet, Missy, but you're supposed to be paying for it. You're on a burner phone. You're on a burner phone. So you are not paying for your monitored internet. So you are the one lying, honey. So again, thanks for making me more famous than you. Thanks for making Annie more famous than you. Thanks for making Rochelle more famous than you. Oh, and thank you for glorifying the bee. So,
Mm-hmm.
mhm. So go keep making your little videos, sweetie. We're pointing and laughing. Oh, clearing the lies. Girlfriend, we have 2 years of your lies all tucked away, safe and sound. As a matter of fact, if you just scroll back here on this channel,
Mm-hmm.
you can find every reaction we've done. And funny how our stories have never changed and yours have. Oh, because you're the one deleting. You can't leave a video up to save yourself. So again, cry me a river.
So you need to provide evidence that we lied, and you can't. So
Exactly.
move it along.
Exactly. And see, and honey, Carlos is in here looking for you. Get home, hon. Scoot, run along, run along.
See, there you go. You all come moving in.
Annie, Annies. Uh, like the
Ah,
Kates. The Kates and the Annies, you got to watch out for us.
that's right. And Annie's got a point.
Yes,
Everything is public record.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I think we can probably share public record, but that remains to be found out and seen.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point, Annie. Are the courts lying?
right, exactly.
Are you coming up,
Mm,
Janny?
I know, Annie, you can't still be eating lunch. If so, girl, you're slower than molasses. Come on.
Hmm. She doesn't have an ankle
Mm.
bracelet yet.
I know, and I think we scared her away. Funny.
Oh dear. I love
Bye,
it when Carlos
sweetie.
comes to visit.
Oh, I know us. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And the pictures he sends us in Discord. Whew.
Oh, I know. Oh my God. It's shocking.
I just got an email on my phone saying I'm live on my channel. Thanks for telling me.
I know exactly. How generous. How generous of it. Oh no. Oh.
Now Kate's moving in on my man.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Carlos. I got a trophy husband, darling.
Yeah. I think so too. My internet sucks today or StreamYards. I don't know. Are you having trouble coming on? Hmm.
Right. And I love that. No, never mind. She posted every one of hers by herself, including her own doctor. That was hilarious. I can't believe she was dumb enough to do that. It's like, oh girl. And then she gets upset, supposedly saying people called him. Well, I know I didn't. I would never bother to begin with. Like 99% of the rest of the people in here, who cares? You
Yeah.
know? You hell, she can't even remember the guy's name, you know? And every time I hear it, it's like Felix the cat or something. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
at least
You got
remember the man's name.
Yeah, I saw her Annie trying to twist that narrative. Um it was shared to you in private under the misunderstanding that you were a medical professional,
Yep,
which you were not. You then took that private medical information that was shared to you privately and posted it and shared it to another person.
that's right. And
That's a
how long she said, it's funny too because she likes to do that. She likes to tuck things away.
Mhm.
And she had that tucked away for a really long time because that happened a really long time ago, that incident that stemmed from that. So, and that was, you're correct, under that pretense, he thought that, because remember when she first came to our community, that's why you warned us, because she was coming in pretending to be a nurse.
Yes.
And that's dangerous. And so some people, bought that at the time. And, I'm sitting back within, if you hear her talk for more than 10 minutes, you're like, oh, hell no. Bitch comes near me, I'm going to punch her out. And so it was very clear to a lot of us, especially the ones that really are nurses. They knew right away too. So yes, so that was why that was shared. But again, it's all documented, it's all proven. So it's just a matter of time to sit back and see what happens. And she thinks that even if the stuff she walks away, she'll never be able to come back to here. Never. She's only here now by the grace of our kindness. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's true.
Yeah, and I'm here for, this is evidence too.
Yep. Yep.
So that's why you're not blocked.
Exactly. I'm having too much fun. Are you
Mhm.
kidding? The pointing and laughing, I needed this so bad. A lot of us did. A lot of us did. So, it's making my Thursday to go neener, 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 neener.
Uh, but
Listen,
true.
I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything, Alana.
That's not what Discord says.
What Discord are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. There's a couple super secret ones, so who knows?
Recipe Discord?
Didn't you like my recipe last night?
That I know there were some spicy ones in there for me. That's a little too much.
No, guys, I don't do Discord and I don't do drama. I keep telling you guys.
I
No, you
know she doesn't. We're teasing you. We're teasing
That's
you.
my story and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, yeah. That's funny too. That name shouldn't it be? And somebody else said this, so you're here, so you need to take credit for it. But somebody said, shouldn't that be her only fan? Because she only has maybe one. Then that's a real shady maybe, you know.
Ah, me on my ass laughing, literally.
Leafy.
Can't
need
come
an
on
adult.
tell me Carlos is sexy because she's pretending not to be her.
Right. Right. Hence with the Morse code tapping on the videos. I'm like, damn, these are silent films. What the fuck?
So why are you taking your videos down? Alana. Miss Morris.
Oh, it's Mrs. It's Mrs.
This is because just doing that makes it.
False.
She's not married.
No,
she's
she's not.
She
No.
even indicated that on her proof of financial paper.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we know how much you make a month.
Hey, and there's no shame in that. But
No.
But I
shit.
want to shame her. We're pointing and laughing today because she has told us she has an inheritance and she has multiple dwellings to live in.
Yep. She has an apartment just for her mail.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could do that.
Me too.
Why? Because of my avatar? Oh, that's why I came up here with that avatar. Because when I first met Alana, I thought she was a nurse.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I strongly believe that MT thought she was a nurse.
Right. Right. And that happened a really long time ago, and she sat on that information for a long time. She did the same thing to Glory. She sat on information for a long time that she had.
Yep.
And, she waits and waits and waits. And then right when she thinks, well, she's desperate, she doesn't have anything else to do except fake her death next. That's the next thing that she, clings to. But she didn't have anything else. So she's really mad. She's working with, snotty nose. And, oh, let's do this. Let's put this out. And so that's what they do. And that's what she did. And not only it got put out, it got shared all around. So yeah, tisk tisk.
Alana, and what happened? You didn't mention your inheritance that you get every month from your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she gets a monthly inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't on the paperwork.
Nope, it sure wasn't. There's a lot of things on that paperwork that really weren't very correct. Oh, unless she was lying to us, and she's not lying to them. So
who is? Yeah, because she never declared Carlos's income.
Well, and then what's with the next of kin? Carlos isn't the next of kin. He's just, your common law. You didn't even tell him about that. What's he, your brother now? Oh, that's going to get
Oh,
twisted. That'll get twisted. Are you pretending? Why? Well, you put not married. Why would he be your next of kin? Huh. You kind of live together there. Oh, okay. But again, oh,
well, she always had a special thoughts about you, Annie. She really did.
yeah. Yep. It's very salty. Very, very salty. She had to,
'Cause you
again,
had a real surgery.
right. Right. I mean, back in June, that's what all this is from. Again, we still flash back to last June for the fake sleeve, and it's like, come on, girl. People begged her, just stop with the lying. Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself with the photoshopped pictures. You're taking your lie to the next level, and the next level, and the next level, and it becomes even worse. But
Yeah.
did she stop? No, she never would stop. And she would just keep going and keep going. And it was why? Because Annie and MT went, have a good day. we're kind of done with this friendship. And that happens. It happens. Shit happens. But most people just go, yeah, okay, I get it, and move along.
Yeah.
No, she refused to move along. So, and this is where we are. And she's the one in trouble. So, hey.
That's it, and we're all here for it.
Exactly. All because she lied about fat surgery. It's like, God. And so many people gave her an out. Just say, because we knew she was smoking. I mean, come on. You could tell she was smoking. And they're very serious about that shit these days. So, I mean, come on. They gave her outs. Here, just say this and let it go. There's people behind the scenes trying to help her. Like always. She's always had somebody behind the scenes. Well, till now. Because she's ran everybody off. Nobody wants anything to do with her. It has nothing to do with appearance, this or that. It's all for everybody here. It's the lies. Because there was no point in telling the lies.
Yeah. Let me just say something. There's nothing wrong with being on a fixed income.
No.
There's nothing,
all of us are. Shit.
There's nothing wrong with needing help. There's nothing wrong with being ugly. There's nothing wrong with any of this. But the problem with Alana is, like Kate says, lies, portraying something that you're not. That's the thing. Portraying something that you're not.
And then she comes in, and all she has told everybody from the get-go is lies, lie after lie after lie. But then she comes in and goes, well, no, wait, now I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. And everybody's sitting back going, no, we don't. And we don't.
No, that's the problem. Yeah.
And I have said it. She could look at me and go, Kate, the sky is blue. And I would go, let me look first.
Let me check.
I'm going to look first. I highly doubt it.
I know. And this is why, and again, I'm saying it. If you think what you said in your last video is true, you need to show us where we said that.
Exactly.
I didn't hear anybody say any of that.
No.
As we
didn't. Right. Because nobody has even given her really a second thought, because we've all enjoyed her being gone. I know I have. It's been a little bit quiet without the drama and stuff, but you know what? She's just transferring herself to another community. And again, we kind of just went forward and tried to kind of warn people. But again, I've said this time and time. They've got to learn it for themselves.
Yep.
And they're going to have to learn it for themselves, and they will learn it for themselves. I think they're already learning for themselves. But again, that's not my job anymore. We tried to be cool and just, help people out and go, hey, you might want to watch this one. But it seems like the head of that community is her long lost sibling. So It'll be sad, and I will be very, very sad and watch it happen and do what I can to, report it. But other than that, I can't do anything about it because she's already singled all of those out for potential little victims of her cry fest. Oh, they're lying on me. They're lying on me. And let's face it, she can be very convincing. Very convincing. But the people that know and have dealt with this for 2 years now, over 2 years.
Over 2 years.
Yeah, it's over 2 years. Know that she's a lying bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, exactly, truth. And I was just going to bring that up. Alana likes to find out who we aren't too fond of or have an issue with.
Right.
And immediately thunders over there to be the new best friend.
Right. Right.
And Mary seems to be the kind of person that'll take everything one says at face value.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mary doesn't check anything. She runs with whatever. She doesn't even check if it's a troll. So, like, if an Alana troll goes in there and causes trouble, Mary's going to believe that. Mary needs to double check her stuff.
Well, I agree. Yeah, she really does. And, but she lives kind of in the same realm as the other one, about, reality. I mean, she's done so many things that are similar, like supposedly the fake cancer, she's made fake the hospital sounds, all for the drama to point it at me. Look at me, look at me. So, supposedly she's done a lot of the same things. And, Annie even proved that, she got right up there on a panel and lied and said that, oh, no, I've never taken money from my supporters. Well, she admitted that she did. And then wanted to turn around and call Annie Janney a liar over it. It's like, oh, wait a minute. No.
And once again, Mary called me a fake doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, you are not a doctor. I'm like, you're absolutely right. I'm not.
Exactly. Oh my God. And don't get them confused. Dear God, they can't follow a conversation as it is. So it's just like, it's kind of like animal cruelty because,
that's another thing.
Explain it.
Mary keeps confusing Annie J with munching and chatting and twisting the story up completely.
I know. I heard about that. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. How do they get you two mixed up?
So they have that in common.
Oh, God.
Make some stuff up.
Oh, my gosh. But, some of her chats that is leaving her community have all gone on other lives and said, yes, they did give her money.
Right.
So,
Right. So
and there's nothing wrong with getting money from your supporter, but it's the type of supporter she has.
yes, that's
vulnerable. Yeah, vulnerable.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel sorry for
her. Munching. They're mostly autistic. And so she puts on this is a safe place and so of course people that have been marginalized and hurt all their lives are going to flock to somebody that says they have a safe place.
Right.
And they're going to defend this seemingly nice person. And meanwhile she's threatening them with taking away their wrenches and
did you see that clickbait title the other day? I happened to catch it. It said, I accidentally took everybody's wrench.
Coming in.
Bullshit. You can't do that.
She said, I accidentally took away all the wrenches. And it's like, bullshit. No, come on. And then she starts the live and all her people are coming in. Well, they still got blue suits on. So she's like, oh, it's a miracle. I just must not have hit save. So it was just a bunch of clickbait. Everybody's coming in to see, oh man, did I lose my wrench or who lost their wrench? Because she does. She uses that wrench as manipulation.
Yeah, it's mind control. It's mind control. My foster mom did that kind of mind control thing. Mary is not a nice person at all.
No, she's really not. No. And because that's what made me kind of, I was going to kind of, stand back and kind of watch and see what was happening. And Candy was telling me some stuff behind the scenes. I'm like, well, Candy, you can kind of act like it's how we did with Alana. You can only do so much to help people. And I feel bad this is going on. Well, then I finally watched a little bit and saw how bad it was. And I'm like, and then when I started seeing, Snoopy snicking her nose in where it doesn't belong, I'm like, oh shit. So now, you got to jump in with both feet and try to help these people. But again, you can only do so much. So, I feel so bad because it is a very vulnerable community. And I just, all we can do is hope for justice.
You know what I like about the community, Kate? They don't care about Alana. They're not going to care about Alana's bullshit.
I hope not. I hope not, Annie.
They're not going to care.
Right. And it seems like she's being ignored as it is, so that's a good thing. But, she's subbed to all the followers, and again, she's very manipulative. She can make just same with Mary. She can play that same gaslighting game really well.
Yeah, and then throw God into it. You know what I mean? Just like my foster parents used to do. When the shit got too high, they threw God into the mix. I would never do that. I'm a Christian. I'm like, oh, please don't play that shit.
Right.
Because I am a Christian motherfucker, and you could go to hell.
Oh, girl, I had two very strict Catholic parents.
Yeah, right.
So, but let me tell you, when it was their turn to have the Monsignor over for dinner, let me trust you, the drinking and the smoking was going right along. Yeah. So, it's like, damn, I'm sitting back going, I have questions. So, it's like, wait a minute. In church on Sunday, we talk about drink is the evil and you shouldn't smoke and you're supposed to be a good citizen and donate to the church. And I'm sitting back going, huh, this is a double standard. So,
oh my God.
They got mad at me for getting a divorce. And I went, who cares? Have fun. I don't care.
I don't care what religion you're in. God don't want anybody to be unhappy in a marriage.
Thank you. Exactly. I mean,
people are always doing that. God is going, hey, wait a minute. I want my people to be happy.
Right. Exactly. So, and they hold that shit over your head. It's just like, you know what? And just because, and I love that too, because people, church is really cool and everything. It can be a lot of fun. I still do the big services like Easter and Christmas and that kind of stuff. But, the rest of them, if I want to pray, I can pray right here from my living room and he does not care.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Now you can get on all the religious and people will leave. So.
Well, no, I don't want to get religious on you, but the Bible says where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst. So we're having church right now, guys.
That's right. You don't have to be in the 4 walls of a church in order to pray. So,
it's nice and it's community, but you don't need it.
No, exactly. And, that was one thing that bothered my mom really bad when she got older and she could no longer drive. And, we took her to church a lot and stuff. But then when she went to assisted living and that kind of stuff, it was really hard for her. And I came in one day and said, look, Mom. And I showed her church on TV. And she was just like, oh, really? And I said, you can watch this every day, Ma. And she's like,
oh, yeah.
And it was like, praise Jesus. She was like, oh, and so she felt like she was a community again. She felt like she could go to church and worship again. So it was really exciting to see her reaction to that. And because almost you're guilty if you didn't go to church on Sunday. Like, oh, shame on you. You need to go to church.
Yeah.
So it was, and it was really cool that she got to see that.
Yeah, I was just going back up the comments here, and I also, a lot of those people on Mary's chat are on fixed incomes, and a lot of don't say no because this is a friend.
Right.
Well, and like they'll do anything for acceptance. You know what I mean? So if it means, hey Mary, I love you. Here's $30. I love you. Well, Mary's gonna take it like an asshole.
Right.
You know,
Right. Right. Instead of saying, tell your supporters will thank you for the well wishes, and your prayers and your thoughts, but, please keep your money. I appreciate your thoughts,
Like, go out with the man, go out with the mom,
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I watched one of her videos one day. Oh my God, how many commercials can you put in a video?
Oh, she's
I was stupefied. I was like, oh my God, like every 10 seconds there's a freaking commercial. My finger got sore going skip ad, skip ad, skip ad.
Some of them you can't skip. I was trying to skip it. You can't skip it. Video
yeah, those are annoying as hell. But she has the ability to go in and remove a lot of those manually. A lot of YouTubers do that because they lose more subs than they gain if they've got like 40 videos in a 2-hour stream.
Exactly.
So, yeah, Mary. You're not the person behind it. I mean, it is just Mary, I mean, it's not like she's some prophet that we have to hang on her every word.
Don't tell her that.
Mm-hmm. So if she really wants to manipulate her audience, just tell them to watch the replay.
Oh God, no kidding. Jesus. I won't do that again.
Stop taking their small amount of money away. They can support her by watching the ads if that's what they want to help, but leave their income alone.
Exactly.
They've got rent to pay, food to pay, and maybe a carer that has to be paid.
Right. Right.
Good Lord.
And, a lot of them have jobs, but you know how that goes, right? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we all need some kind of job to feel, a sense of accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you always feel better, to come home and done something. You've been productive. Yeah, absolutely. Even my nephew is challenged, and he does he has a little job and stuff that he goes to a couple of days a week, and he loves it. He goes and has fun, and and he gets to be around other kids that have problems and issues, and they all can be together, and it's kind of almost like a learning curve. Sometimes they learn stuff from each other. Sometimes it's not good stuff, but they do. They have a good time, and it's a camaraderie type thing for them.
Exactly. So, it gives them a social class. It gives them something. You go to work, you can complain about work, you can make friends at work. You can do a lot of stuff at quote end of quote work. You know what I mean?
Right. And I understand we get to bid her farewell. Fare thee well. Don't let YouTube hit you in the ass. Chicken shit. Chicken shit pussy. Chicken shit pussy.
Call the ambulance.
I absolutely loved that. Even, when I can't say at odds with Candy, but even when I didn't follow Candy, whenever she would do that, I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
Call the ambulance, you little PIO.
Exactly. Because, everybody has to admit, nobody does reactions like Candy. They are so funny. She can just be hilarious. But when she would do the ambulance or call somebody a cunt bag bitch, I would die. I just thought that was hilarious. So, yes. So, yeah. You're both of those, Alana. Scaredy. But thanks for the publicity anyway.
Sorry, what?
I said thanks for the publicity anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, she'll be back.
Of course. She can't resist.
Well, we
Oh,
must have
no.
scratched her itch for her. So, hey, we did some community service.
Hey, that's what it's
Yeah.
all about. We're such giving women.
Yes. What did you accomplish today, Kathy? You can go
Uh,
first.
I gave acknowledgement and relevancy to an old foe.
Okay. Thank you for that, Miss Kathy. Okay. What did you accomplish?
Um, I got to call her a cunt bag bitch.
So you made yourself feel good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Oh, good. As long as we're accomplishing something.
Yeah,
exactly.
this is what we do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live for it. I do. It's just awesome. I love it. How Leafy
And
said he gave his haters hemorrhoids.
oh, good, Leafy.
Yes, I know. I've noticed things are popping off in that Discord.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. But yep, other than that, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
she wanted the attention, so we gave her the attention. I mean, come on.
I got
Yeah,
some
I'm kind of. Yeah, I'm
this is-
kind of liking where she's at. Like I don't know why she's not on her channel if she's allowed to be on the internet, but it seems like she's sneaking around. And this is really all I can take of her anyway, just sneaking around and then going back in her mouse hole, you know?
Amen, Annie. Amen. Well said, girl. Damn, yes.
So I like it. So thank you, court of whatever county.
Yes, this is perfect. She's been neutered, and now she can only crawl out from under her bridge every now and then.
Yeah, and this is nice. This is nice.
Oh, she's not supposed to be on YouTube without a monitored device.
Exactly.
That's why she's not talking. And
yeah, she deleted the channel, Munching.
Yep, she sure did. Yep, she did. Of course she did. Come on, you guys. She poked the bear and she wanted the attention because be honest, nobody's been talking about her. Nobody cares. Who cares? The only thing we're watching is the Mary dramedy and hope that, oh God, hopefully Crazy doesn't get involved in that shit, and she's getting shut out. So she doesn't like it that she's not the center of attention. So she has to poke. Well, congratulations, honey. You got to be your 15 minutes for today, but it's over. So
yeah, but she's leaving evidence, and can't she get her bill revoked?
yeah, she's already broken it when she did those voice recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. So keep it up, Miss Morris.
Yep. And she already had a couple other videos kind of strung around lately too. This past 12 hours or so. She had a busy evening. We'll just put it that way. She had a busy night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And exactly, people notice. She seems to think she's being sneaky at 2 a.m. Not really.
No, not really.
Other people live in other countries, other time zones.
Yep. We have our night shift.
Yeah, sure do. They don't choose to engage. They just document.
Exactly. Oh, of course, B, she will. Yep. We gave her what she wanted, so she'll be good for a little while, probably. Who cares? But yeah, nobody's even giving her a second thought. All I know is I praise Jesus. I get up and go, oh, it's been so quiet, and I love it because life has been so hectic. I don't have time for all the wackos, especially that one. So, it's been so quiet, and I love it. I love it.
And there's other wackos on other channels I've been watching and taking notes.
Girl, like I said, just spin the wacko wheel. She's a dime a dozen.
Well,
I mean, I'm finding that out. It's just like, dear God, really?
Hey, Ted.
What's up, bud?
Hey, Leafy.
Hi, Beefy.
I'll ignore the picture stuff. I'm just trying to trigger someone again.
Oh, now you know I gotta look.
I just, yeah, she's
Oh, Leafy, that's hilarious. Shame on you. I love it.
she. I told
That is who I think it is. It.
Ted Bundy.
Yes. Okay. I'm not crazy then. I'm good.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
she what was this? I told a bullshit story a while back to see where the person I was with her with to see where she was mentally because all the stress was going on and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now normally she would call bullshit on the story, but where she was at mentally, she just sort of just failed to see that she failed to see the holes that was in this story, and then now Mary heard the story. Now she's running around with it. So now, just to trigger her, I'm running around with Ted Bundy's picture on my shit.
And I know that has to do with the screenshot I sent you, doesn't it?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I thought so. That's funny. Oh my God.
Like here, hey, I'm just gonna say this right here. If you ever want to find the biggest idiots on the planet, all you have to do is tell people a bullshit story, and whoever runs it first, that's your fucking idiot.
Uh-huh. That's your village idiot because they didn't check the story out.
I just got one question. You mad, bro?
Exactly. There you go.
Oh god, it's fun. It's funny as hell. I don't even really care. I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Well, but do keep in mind from past history, sometimes that can come back and bite you in the hiney.
We'll
Even
see.
though it's
We'll
fake.
see. We'll see. The thing is, I never do leave the house or nothing like that, so I don't see how in the hell I would supposedly have time to do any of that crap.
Well, and again, too, people work their asses off. They do stuff because, for some of these people, the internet is their life. YouTube is their life.
Oh, I know. We know the perfect people for that.
Exactly. And we all have lives. I mean, shit, sometimes I'm not even around and I have to come in and go, oh my God, what did I miss? What the hell? So it's like, YouTube is not my life. YouTube is not most of the people's here life.
It's
so,
definitely not mine. I do my video, then I get off the internet for the rest of the day, and I just sit back, play video games and stuff, and then the next day I do it all over again.
Well, yeah, and but we have lives. We have appointments to go to, and grocery stores, and veterinarians, and doctors, and you go shopping, you go to lunch with friends. I mean, it's life outside of the house.
Yeah.
So they don't have that apparently, and it's just kind of like, okay, alrighty.
Wow, that's true.
Well, if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hop off here and clean the kitchen.
Alrighty, good to see you.
Thank you very much for inviting me up.
Okay, thanks for coming up, Annie.
See you later.
I don't do drama, I do drama.
Drama.
Right, drama. Get that Jersey accent going, girl. You're from Jersey. Come on.
She doesn't even say Joyzy.
I know.
New Jersey.
No fun.
That's really, really disappointing.
The kind of yard.
I'm not from North Jersey. That's where you get all the accents and everything.
Oh.
You're a Southerner. All right.
All right, guys. Have fun,
Okay.
guys.
See you later, Anne.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Every now and then, my South will slip out every now and then, but not too often.
I know sometimes it's salty. It's in. Yep, there she found the button. Oh my God.
It took me a week to learn how to use StreamYards.
I have up here.
Hold on, turn on my
What do you
fan
got?
here.
Oh.
Let's turn on my fan.
Oh, a fan. Oh my God. So I haven't. Has Mary been posting or going live? Because I haven't seen anything.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't even been paying attention to it, honestly.
Yeah.
I got my own stuff going on. I've just been sitting back laughing my ass off at the stupidity stuff.
Well, exactly, Leafy. That's what we've been doing too. You can't make this shit up. So we just been standing back and pointing and laughing. I mean, it's just like seriously, oh my God, y'all are so dumb.
I can't
Stupid
take it.
is as stupid does.
It does. It does. It's just, things are going stupid is when if you disengage from all of it and you start watching gossip tea channels, with Hollywood gossip and all that.
Yeah.
Just no, there are a lot of crazy people that are rich.
Well, yeah, I guess that they can be, I suppose. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
And the
one thing that used to,
Kardashians aren't relevant anymore. Did you know that?
well, they were never relevant to me to begin with. So it's like, okay,
Uh,
hey.
Hollywood gossip. Anyway.
And well, the thing, and I hate to bring this up because it's just so weird to me, because you said about the rich people, you
Mhm.
know, rich people like Oprah used to just irritate the life out of me. She'd be, I just can't do this. I can't stay on a diet. I can't do this. I said, girlfriend, you have millions of dollars. You have a chef. You have a chef. You should be able to tell him, go, okay, this is what I would like to do. This is my goal, and cook. And you do what the chef has. I mean, it's like, why? If I had a chef, oh my God, it would be wonderful. I would not have extra pounds if I had a chef cook for me.
And a trainer.
Exactly. Yeah.
That me, it wasn't so much the food. I kept thinking about why doesn't she have a fitness team around her? She did that stupid liquid diet and she lost all that weight. Well, even at my young age, watching that, I went, yeah, that's not going to last.
Oh, please. We did, every fad diet, as being in my 20s, we all did that because, you're in your
Yeah.
20s, you're in your prime, you got to stay thin then now. So we did that. We did that, like the Herbalife liquid stuff where you
Oh, you
drink
did.
nothing but liquids for like 3 times a day for a week. Hell yeah, I lost 12 pounds. I'm like, oh, wow, this is cool. And as soon as I put a bite of food in my mouth, bam, there's that 12 pounds right back. I'm like, what the hell happened? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm like, hey, that was a bunch of bullshit. I said, give me my money back because that was expensive back then. So I'm like, man.
It still is.
So
I watch a lot of anti-MLM stuff, and Herbalife just has no shame.
I have a Zach, food's expensive now. What are you talking about back in the days? It's expensive now.
yeah, what true. It is. Oh my God. I
Hell,
thought I got excited when I found chicken wings for $1.99 a pound.
it's getting to the
Ooh.
point. It's getting to the point now. Bambi's starting to look good on a cheeseburger.
Oh God. Bambi.
They do
No.
make tasty jerky. Oh, I said it.
Yeah. Ooh, yum.
Deer jerky's pretty good.
It is. It
Yeah,
really
Kate.
is.
I think we laughed her off the internet again.
Yes, yes, yes.
But she'll be back.
Oh, of course she will.
They
Of
always
course.
come. They always come back. Wink, wink.
Yeah,
And it's
but
all
that's
been
been,
pre-recorded. It's
yeah,
on mine.
and it's a limited time offer. I'm just gonna throw that out. That's what she should have learned today. That she's here by the grace of.
Mm-hmm.
So, so there's that.
I have a friend, V, who thank God is out of it. He has been in MLMs since, I
Huh?
don't know, the early 90s. She was in Mary Kay, Jockey, um, uh, one of those life insurance ones, World Finance, I think it's called. And she managed to get me into one. And it was, and if I had stuck and if I had been ruthless, I think would have been in the top 1% because it just started in my city when we joined. But I just didn't have it in me. I don't want to do parties and I don't want to force people to sign up.
Right.
I
It's just weird.
I think it was called Organo Gold. So I think it was a coffee MLM. I think that's probably why I went in, because I love coffee.
Right.
But I didn't lose too much money. I think I lost about 150 in.
Oh,
But
still, ouch.
you had to have inventory, and that
Right.
was just inventory, and I managed to sell it off. When I quit, I said I can't do this, and since I had the inventory, I just sold it to people that wanted
Oh,
it.
oh, well,
Yeah,
that was cool. That was a
yeah,
good idea.
yeah, because it was so new. That didn't have a reputation. I don't even know if they have a reputation yet. I should look it up. It was Organo Gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have to check that out and see. I'm
that's it.
curious to see.
Yeah. And I think finally now at our fine old age, she has seen the light that she'll never get rich.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
well, and that's, how a lot of those VR, a friend of mine says, "Oh, we're going to go to this one. You'll really love it. They have gadgets." I'm like, "Okay." Well, it was a Pampered Chef.
hmm
And I love some of the Pampered Chef stuff. I really do. But, then and I don't mind buying it. I was going with a friend, to help her friend sell stuff. That's the whole point. But don't corner me afterwards and go, "Hey, now, do you want to have your own party? Let's have your own. Let's set you up to have a party of your own. How many friends do you have?" And it's
exactly.
just like, and I was like, "Whoa, back up, sister." I came here to buy some Pampered Chef stuff, not start a Pampered Chef party here. So
Yeah,
I
and
said,
a
I
lot of them
appreciate
want
it.
you to write down 10 people that you think would like to do that. And I'm going, no.
Exactly. Exactly. I didn't either. And, I ordered a few things. I got my things, and that's the last time that lady ever heard from me.
Yeah, yeah. So
So,
you don't get my phone list. Who the hell do you think you are?
right. Exactly. And it's like, I'm sorry, but no, I don't know 10 people that want to have. I probably did, but, I'm not going to say, yeah, here's all my friends' names that have no clue what's coming. No. Are you a weirdo? No.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I don't know about the States, but in Canada, Avon was not an MLM until just recently. You got your catalog, you picked out stuff, you phoned your contact, your Avon lady, she'd order it, she'd come over, you pay her, that was it. But now it's turned into an MLM all of a sudden, and I'm going, whoa, because that was
Oh,
so
wow. Yeah,
really,
I
yeah,
had no idea because I haven't. Me, as like I was saying, I busted myself out the other night shopping at Nordstrom's rack. It has everything you want. I'm just clicking away at the beauty, going, "Oh, ooh, ooh, I like that." And I'm like, in the back of my head, I can see the little devil on one side going, "Yeah, click, 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 click." And I'm like, "No, you already have like 2 of those. You don't need that. Stop." So it's like, but I like it. So yeah, I mean, it's just much easier to do that, but that's a bummer to hear. I didn't
yeah.
know they had
Also,
gone that way.
yeah, so it did convert over there too. That's unfortunate because now I won't go near Avon stuff. So,
Yeah, no,
I don't know
no.
much about Avon. I'm not a female, so
Well, they
well,
had a men's section,
have a
Leafy.
men's clones and skincare section, and
All of them do. Clinique has guys stuff.
I don't
yeah,
know much about that. I just go to dollar store, buy what I need, and I just bounce.
there you go. And I do the same thing, Leafy. If it
Oh,
says moisturizing cream and it doesn't have anything too seriously bad for me on the label, in the ingredients, I buy it.
I refrain from comment.
I know you're high end. I know.
I'm
oh,
sorry.
dear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm one of
okay.
those. I'm
You
one of
try at
those.
home, then God bless you.
Oh
I
no.
just am cheap, and I know the insides of the beauty. I bought a book many, many years ago. Don't read this until you read this book. Don't buy makeup until you read this book, or something like that.
Right?
And a lot of the makeup that comes off the line is the same thing, but different
Oh
ways.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm going to the dollar store.
Right. And it depends too, because you can find, 'cause a friend of mine was like, "Oh, well, that Nordstrom rack." I said, "Well, that's just products from Nordstrom's from all over. When they have excess stuff, they'll sell it."
Mhm.
So, but I said, if you're lucky, you could go to TJ Maxx, you can go to Tuesday Morning, Burlington Coat Factory, and find the same stuff that you would find there.
Uh-huh.
So you just have to be savvy about how you shop.
I know my
And
and I thrift a lot of high-end stuff. Like
yeah. Oh God, yes. Oh my God.
Mhm.
If you know a good neighborhood and then they have a resale store, girl, hell yes. I have come up with some really good stuff for
Oh, me
very inexpensive. That was practically brand new. I think I've even gotten I came home with a little Dooney and Burke purse,
too.
and it was so cute and it was real too, and I couldn't believe it. I paid $10 for it.
And somebody didn't realize what they had, because usually
Probably.
that stuff ends up locked away and you have to ask and pay more.
I'm gonna
Right.
head
Well,
out, y'all.
okay, take care, Leaf. Good seeing you.
Sorry,
You
Lucy,
too.
we went girly on you.
I know, I'm
Have fun.
sorry. I'm sorry. But
Yeah, so
but and or you wait till they clearance stuff, but it still had the freaking tags on it.
yeah, oh yeah.
And
I always find things with tags.
yes, and I was just shocked. So yeah, if you really want to score some high-end stuff, go and shop in the high-end neighborhood for the resale stores.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I've been taken advantage of so many times on Mercai and, eBay and stuff. I just don't do it anymore.
No.
So I'd rather do stuff in person, hands-on, to look at it.
I'm actually, and my apologies for anybody that is a reseller. You guys have ruined the thrift stores for me, because
Right.
you go in there and you buy all the good stuff to resell. The thrift stores take note and start jacking up the prices.
They do. They do.
And I don't do eBay anymore. I don't do Amazon resell. The third party selling there. And I'm just fine, fine. You have ruined my life.
It, it,
Jacking up.
it does too. And then the other ones that, my one girlfriend didn't quite understand this concept, which, there's ones that take consignment too. And
Mm-hmm.
some of the better consignment stores, you drop off like a couch, and you go in once and you see it and you're like, oh well, that's kind of cute. You look at the price, you go, okay, well, after it sits there longer, the resale store owner wants to be able to keep moving stuff in and out, so they ask you to lower the price after a certain amount of time. That's what you agree to when you put it on consignment there.
Right.
So after a few weeks, you go back and look if the item is still there. It's a little less. So it's kind of like, my husband goes, oh, okay, I get it. It's like a crapshoot. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, it's kind of like Costco. If you go and they have it, you better get it. And I'm like, well, honey, but you want to wait and see if it's going to be a bargain. But then if it's going to be the bargain is you go back and it's gone. I'm like, well, that's true too. So he goes, so that's what I'm saying. It's a crapshoot. You go back 3 weeks later, it may not be there. So I'm like, oh, Ben, my God, you're thinking. So, but I had to explain to my girlfriend about that. And she goes, but, and I said, I'll go check the price for you. And if it keeps going down, I will let you know and I will go back and get it for you. Oh, okay, Kate. It's like,
And did she
I
get it,
know.
or did she lose out?
No, she eventually got it. It was funny. So, yeah. So it's like, oh my goodness, stop.
Okay.
Yeah, she did. She got it.
Jeez, yeah, I know. Man. Yeah, I cannot bring myself to shop. Just it's
And,
got to be on sale. It's got to be on clearance.
Girl, hell yes. I would, even with Bath and Body and all the candles and everything, I have never, ever paid full price for anything ever. Never. Never. And if you got in good, I'll give my secrets here. I don't care. They don't do it much anymore, but if you got in good with your store and you were what they called a heavy hitter, they would let you bundle coupons whenever you wanted. So, back in the day, it was wonderful. We used to do this for Mom's Assisted Living. They would come out back in the day with their little 1 ounce size of lotion when they were getting ready to release stuff. And they'd sell it for like $1. Well, if you did survey coupons, you could spend $30, or if you went and spent $30, you got $10 off. Well, hell, we'd run in and buy up a ton of those little dollar lotions, use the $10 off, and bundle free item coupons with it. They'd let you do that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's Kate. Let her do whatever she wants. I'm like, yeah. And so you walk out with tons of stuff for super cheap. And we would take it and give it to the assisted living place for like bingo prizes and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I was so pissed when they stopped doing that. I think Cashmere Glow was one of the last lotions they did that with. But yeah, so now it's kind of hard to do and bundle and all that other stuff. But oh yeah, man, we used to give client gifts every season. We'd go and buy up the little hand sanitizers and the soaps and that kind of stuff. But you just can't do it anymore. They're so stingy with their coupons, even if they know you're not. So I was like, okay. And plus, like I said, I got enough to last me. Oh my God, I could light the whole North Hemisphere here. So
I was going to ask you about all your candles and stuff. Do you actually use them, or do you just to buy and hoard?
Oh no, oh my God. As soon as I come down in the morning, my kitchen warmer gets turned on. So I have wax melts there. If I'm having a stubborn candle to where my husband's trimmed the wicks on it or something, I try to resuscitate it and I'll put it on a candle warmer. If that doesn't work, then I try to light it and leave it on the stove. Now, I can't do that too much because Winston can get up on that counter and he likes it. So, I do the warmers because the warmers don't usually get hot enough. If a kitty sticks a nose in it or something, they're not going to get too scalded. Yeah. But then every night, and I thought I was bad, every night I have at least 3 candles lit easily.
Okay. All right.
So, I do.
I'm kind of wondering if that was a thing that you did, that you just were there to buy and sniff and put away in your cupboard.
It's kind of scary. I have one friend that she used to do that. Oh my God, we used to get so pissed. Everybody be like, because this was back in the day too. I haven't bought like I've used to in years, but I have boxes of those little wallflower bulbs and stuff. And, I just give them to my sister will call me and go, oh, hey, I need some tropical scents. What do you got? And I'll go through and get her a bag of tropical scents. And my niece, she's a teacher. And she teaches 7th grade. And I asked her one time, what do you need? She goes, body sprays. And I'm like, what scents do you want? She goes, I don't care. And I said, well, what do you mean you don't care? I said, you want floral? You want gourmand? What? She goes, I don't care. 7th grade boys stink.
Stink. Yes.
And I'm like, okay, I get it. So I'd be bagging up, tons of sprays for her. She uses the fragrance mist for air fresheners. I'm like, girl, you cracked me up.
We call 7th grade boys over here the greasy grade 7s. Because the fight to get them into the bathe themselves is epic.
Yeah, she did. She's just like aunties. 7th grade boys stink. I need air fresheners. And she wasn't about to part with any of hers, She's like, I'm not using any of my stash. What are you talking about?
Funny. Oh my God.
But it's cute. A lot of people go, well, what do you do with stuff you bought and you don't like? Well, if I did buy it and I didn't like it, I will take it back and exchange it. Now, I'm not going to be one of those people that uses half of it and decides I don't like it and take it back. That used to just piss me off, that people would burn. And technically, you can still do this because they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee that people, and I've seen them do it, they burn a 3-wick, for instance. They'll burn a 3-wick and burn it till there's like 2 inches left and take it back. Well, I just didn't like it.
Oh man, that's like people sending their food back.
Well, it is. And Bath and Body will give you a new candle. They will give you a new candle. Now, I have taken back maybe 2 candles in my lifetime that I couldn't get to burn. And now, guys, I am the fixer. I mean, I can almost fix any candle and get it to burn. Sometimes you got to play with it. But if it's a lost cause, 9 out of 10 times, if you have to be careful doing this because the glass becomes fragile. But everybody's like, how do you get a candle out of the container? You put it in the freezer for about a half hour. And that candle will pop, the wax will pop right out. And all you got to do is turn it over, and there's, where the wicks were attached, you pull those out, you chunk it up, and there's your warmer. Use the wax in your warmer, and you're good.
Okay.
So most of the time, that's what I would do if I couldn't fix a candle. But then a couple times, that was a scent I really liked, and it pissed me off. And I'm like, you know what? I can't get this bitch to burn. I'm exchanging it for a different one. But you can figure it out within a few minutes that the thing is not going to be right, and then you can take it back where there's plenty of wax left. I've never taken anything back that was half used or whatever and said, I don't like it. If I get stuff I don't like my sister-in-law was so funny. She's like, well, I got stuff I don't really like. And I'm like, well, honey, don't worry about it. Don't give it back to me. I said, do you have a laundry room? She goes, yeah. I said, stick it in your laundry room. It'll be gone. And she goes, God, Kate, you're right. I'm like, well, yeah. If you leave stuff there you don't like, they'll come and take it and take it off your hands. And I said, you're passing it forward. I love that. I always told people, if you got something that I gave you that you didn't like, pass it on to somebody who's going to enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Don't let it sit there. Geez, I'm not going to hurt my fifis over it. Because chances are I didn't pay for it.
Regifting a regift.
Exactly. I mean, we got such good discounts that, half the time it was, we'd get in with the managers too. We did this. Actually, you can all go back. I'll dox myself just a tiny bit. Hope everybody's listening. I was one of the ones instrumental in helping launch one of their fragrances, Forever Red, back in the day.
Okay.
Yep. It was my job to put the teaser out because I was in a lot of candle groups. But then, if you're in a candle group, they like all the stuff. So, it's a, I can't think of the word right now. It was more than one interest in that group. And so that was my job to go around to some of the groups and teaser that there's going to be a new fragrance coming. And here it was. And, we did that and we had fun with that. But it came out and it's a beautiful fragrance. I still love it to this day. But they did a souffle and it was super expensive. And I went into my store. Of course, I'm friends with the manager. I went in the store, and this was years and years ago. And I think it was 2012 when Forever Red launched, 2012 or 2013. And so I went in, and she's like, we have this shimmer souffle, and I love it. I said, oh, girl, I'm going to love it too if it's shimmer. And so we were all talking, but it was so expensive. Well, the manager got a huge discount. But if you work for Bath and Body Works, and this stinks, the employees can't use the coupons.
Oh.
I know. I thought, what a jip. I'm like, God, fuck that. I said, hey, girls, you want anything? Just let me know and I'll buy it for you. Just let me know. So we would get together and stack the coupons, and as the customer would do it, I'd get a better deal than they would. And then we would split it. So like two of the, if you really like the Forever Red souffle, then all three of us, we'd buy 3 of them. We'd all pitch in what we were supposed to and get to stack our coupons. And then at the end of the deal, go, okay, here's what you owe me. And that's what we did. Because it was ridiculous. So, yeah, I mean, hey, I'm always going to be there. Hey, I will help you. You help me. You guys are always good to me. That's why, oh, my God, at Christmas, girl, they waited for me to come in. They'd hold the door because I'd bring in trays of cookies. Like, here you go. It's your annual bribery. Your annual bribery. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Be warned, Michael. We're talking girly stuff. I apologize. The drama's pretty much over, but we can start.
The Legalanna drama, you'll have to replay or rewind.
Yeah. I was gonna say we could always start over. I mean,
we could.
But so I mean, but we try. I really, we didn't try to take too advantage. If I mean, it's there's a line, and we didn't want to cross too many lines there. But we did get good deals in the day. So it's always good.
Yeah, there's always the deal maker breakers that go in there and clear out. You know.
Well, we sure did, and I didn't know him personally. There's a guy in California, and because Bath and Body used to send you emails with. That's why if you have burner emails, everybody signed up for every email you could, because they would send you free fragrance mist or free coupon here, free coupon there. Well, we know people that would print it off, learn how to copy it to where because they finally got wise and used one-time only codes, because now whenever you get a code from Bath and Body Works, it's a one-time only code. So, but back in the day, they used to send general emails to everybody. Well, one guy figured out how to doctor the email to make it either a free item or a 50% off. And I'm sorry, I will say I never did that. Because I thought, if they sent me, because hell, girl, me, I had like 5 emails signed up. That's enough for me, So I don't need 5 free items. But they would take them and they would go in and their store had to know what they were doing. That's one thing that I disagreed with, because they would walk out with like 25 or 30 free fragrance mists because of the coupon. And then they would go to their friends and have their friends sell them and stuff. Now, see, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And that's really underhanded. So I never agreed with that. And it always used to irritate me when that guy did it. And I'd call him out every time that he did it, because I know that's what you're doing. Shame on you. So, but that's, one of the reasons. I mean, ever since the pandemic, Bath and Body has tightened up their butts pucker tight with coupons. So you don't hardly even get coupons anymore. So
yeah, it is.
People
have figured out how to rip off the system. So you ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, they did. Oh, that's exactly what they did. So, that's
like the resellers. They've ruined it for me.
Yes, they did. Bless your heart.
Oh, well. Anyway, we should wrap this sucker up. And, unless anybody else has got something to say.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come up, come on up.
Yeah.
Goodness. I know I'm getting hungry for lunch. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's almost 1 o'clock here. Okay.
I know. Just one last little tiny thing here. Everybody's freaking out that Angie, when you tune in the United States, when you tune in, you think, God, she's drunk at 8 o'clock in the morning. No, you guys need to subtract a couple hours because she's in Canada.
Yeah, so and she's in my city, and we're 2 hours behind.
Yep.
We're mountain time.
Yep.
So she's drunk at 8. She's really actually drunk at 6.
Exactly. So, girlfriend, you're embarrassing yourself. I know you don't care. I know you don't care.
She truly doesn't have a clue, or there's something blocking her. She has no empathy.
No.
That's the only thing I can think of, because why would she do this to her child?
Oh, exactly. Don't get me started on that.
Herself? She's humiliating herself online, but she actually thinks she's part of the cool crowd,
Yeah.
I'm using the cool crowd because she's acting like a junior high student.
Exactly. Well, she's ever since that's how she's been ever since I've known her. That's how she's been ever since I've known her. And, people, me, I had her pegged, nickname had her pegged. A lot of people had her pegged right away. But, it's kind of like you learn your lesson. It's just like with Alana, you had to learn your lesson. So, but then when you finally do learn, it's too late. And you're, just like, oh God. But so at least, she slinked away, and I can definitely, trust me, do without watching 5 minutes of her. But every now and then I have to do it to point and laugh at her too. But, pointing and laughing at her is one thing, but I feel bad for her son. Did I lose you, Kath?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Yeah. I just feel bad for her son, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Well, I don't either, because she has to know the damage that she's doing. I mean, the things that her child has even come in and said while she was live would have been enough for me to go, oh my God, this is what I'm doing. And, she brings strange men home. That's not safe, you know. And again, I'm not trying to, to be the all authority of, morals here, but, it's just common sense. She needs to sit back and look at some of these streams that where she's been on just drunk as a skunk first thing in the morning. How do you function? How do you go out and live your life
And then
when you probably can't even walk a straight line by 9 a.m.?
And then all her enablers, they all enable each other, whether it's Bounty's community or anybody else that goes in and gives her validation, as it were. I'm using that word too much, but
Right.
yeah, and then there were people that would go in there really concerned.
Right.
And they were
Yeah, exactly.
all trolls and blocked.
Right.
And
Exactly.
then the trolls came in,
Oh, true. Yes. Those are a dime a dozen these days. Yeah. Because I love it. Everybody, the trolls are the ones that stir up most of the problems. And if you go anywhere that has a big viewing or a big audience, they sit there and tell you, don't feed the trolls.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like YouTube 101. But it gets thrown out the window every time. I mean, people get their knickers in a knot about what trolls say and what they do. And it's just like, you know what? Ignore it. Move on. Just let it go. Now, do we have suspicions on who a lot of them are? Sure. But again, you can't prove it. So again, let it go. Right. Right.
I wish truth I had seen that, because I think I would have broken my self-imposed rule and posted on his chat. I would have been blocked, but it would have made me feel better. She has no time for herself. She's always parenting.
Yeah, that's a joke, isn't it? That's a big joke there. I mean, again, does she not listen to what she says? Apparently, honey, you're not parenting at all. You're not parenting at all. And, I had to have a conversation with, one of my relatives not too long ago that, she was getting mad at me. Well, I'm picking my she goes, you got to pick your battles, Kate. And I said, you know what, honey, that's just it. You are picking no battles. You're not picking any battles to tackle. You're just letting everything go by. And I said, you cannot do that.
You cannot win the war without battling.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, look what's caused. Look what's happened because you won't pick any battle. Well, you got to pick your battles. Well, you sure haven't picked any. So, I mean, come on. But so, yeah, that's an absolute joke that she's sitting there talking that she has no time for herself. When would that be? That's all you think about is yourself, Angie. Sorry, but it is. That's my opinion. I'm sure you're not going to like it. Hell, that's all right. Crazy blocked me from her stream anyways. I'm amazed it was already blocked. Because when I saw Crazy, or I had to go in and say something. I couldn't help it. I had to do it. But stop. She blocked me then. She's had me blocked before. That's really crushing me. I really don't care. But it's funny because Crazy thought I was talking about her, which no, not really. I was talking about the other one. Because I'm like, I even think I said it. This was like maybe after 10 or 11 by the time I found out what was going on. So I went over and said something. I'm like shaking my head, drunk at 8 o'clock in the morning. You must be proud.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Crazy wants to defend her. Well, come and talk about me. Talk about me all you want, but don't talk about her. Like, white knighting for her.
Okay, with her tits hanging out.
Oh, I think the dress was on backwards.
I think it was too.
Like, okay. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. But again, I mean, you're shit-faced. I mean, every time I've tuned into that woman, she has just been shit-faced. Every time.
You don't know my life. You don't know what I went through when I was a teenager and I was on the streets. And I'm going, Yeah, right.
Well, exactly. But she doesn't know about anybody's life, but she puts everything out there on the internet. She
Yep.
puts it all out on the internet. What do you think?
We
You
get to
know?
comment. If you feel the need to let everyone know your business, then you need to accept the fact that we're going to comment on it.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So there you go.
So, okay, that's my little mini rant of the day.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm God. And with Mary, I haven't. I don't think I've commented on her. I don't think I have. But I will do what I do with Crazy. I bring it here. If you're going to block me from saying this is wrong or you lied about something, explain yourself, and she blocks me, I'm going to bring it right to my channel. That's
That's
what,
right.
I make content. If you're going to block me, then I'm going to make it here. That's
That's
what I did
right.
with Crazy. That's what I'll do with anybody else that's getting a little pissy. You know,
That's right. Well, hey, because that's just it too. I mean, that's what started all this is we are going to defend ourselves first.
Mhm. Yep.
Firstly, we are going to defend ourselves because if you're going to come up and start just because we busted your ass crazy and all these lies, don't think you're going to come back and lie about us because we're going to bust you on that shit too. And nobody lied about you ever, ever. So miss me with that. I love saying that. So miss me with that.
Mm-hmm. Take several seats down
Yep.
and
Yep.
come at me with receipts saying I said any of that.
Exactly. I want to see it. I've been waiting. I've been waiting on all kinds of receipts. I'm still waiting. She got nasty and said something that she was going to send me something. She knows my information. Boy, that's an old one. I've been hearing that for how long now? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm still waiting. I'll go outside and clutch my pearls. Maybe you can find me that way. Maybe
Everybody
Google
and
Earth
their
will help you.
dog has been doxxed on YouTube. Okay, now what?
And
Instead of
exactly.
court, you
That's
played
that's so
on your
funny too.
card.
Right,
Yeah.
because she thought that was going to, but that's what she did to him too. She sat on that shit for the longest time, knowing, oh, I'll just use this for later.
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing, just like what she held on with your stuff. Just like, she's done it to Munching and Chatting. She's done it to Rochelle. She thinks this is, oh, well, this is going to get even with them. No, all it does is just make you into more trouble. And how is a fake GoFundMe that never even got published, by the way, which I think is funnier than hell.
Oh, yes. If anybody doesn't know, what was it, last summer? Crazy was trying to do a fitness routine and put on a brand new pair of fake Nikes and went for a walk, stumbled. We laughed.
Of course we did. I'm sorry.
And sort of RIP'd the Nikes.
Right.
She decided that we were wishing her dead, because
Right.
that's her favorite thing to do.
Right.
And it was so funny that Rochelle made a GoFundMe under a different name and for a different name, sorry, that if you looked at it sideways, you can figure out who it was. But
yeah, I tried to figure out who Alan was, some guy in red.
I was looking for Alan too. But and then she took a screenshot and then she canceled it. And then she put the screenshot on her community tab and said, here's the GoFundMe, for her running shoes. We're holding a funeral.
Right. But it was a whole thing. If you read the description, you were laughing.
She read a screenshot. Then she attempted to report. No, the GoFundMe never went live.
No.
It was never published. Nobody. No. So we all went with it, and we were on our community post asking people to donate.
Oh, I know. I got blamed for it too, and I was on vacation. I wasn't even there till afterwards. I was like, "Oh, this is hilarious." I was pissed because I had hardly any internet the entire time. I was like, "Damn it, I'm missing everything." I know it.
So this is what she's run with. That we actually were running a funeral GoFundMe for her death. Which also sort of, I think, triggered the Discord we're now in.
Yes. Well, yeah. Her fake trip to Chicago. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
she's
she's sitting
rolling
there,
up
that
on
yeah, that we were going to put a hit out on her, and it was in my Discord. She specifically said Kate's Discord. I'm like, well, I'd like to see that because I haven't had a Discord for a while now because I accidentally nuked that one. And so, yeah, I can't show me that I was in a Discord with other people plotting your demise in November because you can't. And you can't because it didn't happen. So there's that. So she tried to pull that stupid shit. And yes, that was when the Discord was born. So
yeah.
yes.
And
And
it started out as a joke.
exactly. Exactly. Because come on, girl. She's sitting there bragging. She's got proof. She's got proof. Well, honey, we all know what that's like. If she has proof, it would be out there like, you know,
Yeah, immediately.
there would be banners and flags and whistles and everything else. Look, if she actually had the proof. But
And
as long as I've known her, and she's never shown proof of anything ever. So, come on, honey. And if she did try to show proof, it was very badly photoshopped, I'd have to say. And I love that she says, well, I don't know how to Photoshop. I'm like, yes, ma'am, that is the first honest thing you've ever said. You do not know how because you flunked. Like I said, maybe that, somebody could teach you that, at the law library in the slam. Okay. So that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, and yeah. And by the way, since we're all in getting lawed sued again, she's calling her LOL lawyers again, her lawyers. We all band together because Truth has got a really good one. So we're all just going to use hers.
Oh, it. Yay. All right.
I liked him. I liked him. I thought he was really a nice man. So, she's got a good one already on retainer. We can just go, hey, girl, just let me know how much you need, and I'll float you whatever you need. So, he's just going to represent all of us in one big lump, So
and we won't sue for money because she doesn't have any, but we'll sue for, I don't know, community service, jail.
There you go. That's always good. I'd love to see her picking up garbage on the highway. I think that'd be hilarious. So, orange is the new black, babe.
I love it. But mind you, she's been trying to sue me for 3 years.
Oh, I know. I love that. Love that. And and anybody else that has had weird strikes on their videos and stuff, I bet if you look now, you got your video back. So, and like I said, she does not realize this, and she thinks that I'm playing, but she is only here because I'm allowing it. And I know she doesn't want to believe that, but it's true. So,
okay.
Yep, I'm just waiting a little bit longer to help compose, and other people will be there too to help compose. And then when that's done, it'll be truly over. So we're just waiting for the finale.
Yeah.
Yep, we're just waiting for the finale, and that's okay.
Because we have so much to submit.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anybody ever needed anything else, well, that's okay. We're on speed dial. So,
Yeah.
He knows where to find us. He knows right where to find us. We're right there going, okay, no problem. Click, click, click. Like, it was so funny on that live one day. He was saying what he needed. I'm like, you need this stuff? I didn't know you needed this stuff. I'll be more than happy to send you stuff. He's like, really? And as a big a nemesis as we were at one time, hey, but again, I've said it over and over. It was the right thing to do. So yes, I'm going to do it. I just had this conversation with my husband not long ago. I said, it was the right thing to do. And he goes, I know that. And he goes, that is one thing about you. You are going to always stand up for what's right. And I said, I really do try to do that. So it was the right thing to do. So yeah, I'm going to do it. And I'm still doing it.
It is. Absolutely. That's it.
Yep, I'm getting grumbly tummy. I am definitely getting grumbly tummy. So, Michael, come back another time. It was nice for you to stop by.
And we'll up and react to it again. Everybody coming in, I appreciate you. And see you when I see you. Bye.
Yep. Take care, everybody. Bye.